My precious child, this is the sign you've been waiting for. It comes wrapped not in noise or chaos, but in a gentle whisper of grace, written in love, sealed by my blood, and delivered straight to your heart. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. Today, I call you to pause, take a deep breath, and receive what I have been longing to give you, a fresh start, a holy embrace, a reminder that you are not forgotten. You are seen. You are deeply loved. And yes, you are ready to walk into something new. The doors you've knocked on with every ounce of your strength, they're opening. Where you once saw walls, I am creating a path. My divine power breaks every chain and removes every obstacle that once held you back. You are no longer bound. Today, you are free. Free to rise. Free to fight. Free to step boldly into the future I've designed just for you. You don't have to understand the full map to trust the one holding your hand. My presence surrounds you like a shield. My love strengthens you from within. My peace will guide every step, not just in the moments of clarity, but even in the storm, even in the silence. Forget the failures of the past. They don't define you. The wounds, the regrets, the shame, they don't get the final word. I do. And I declare you redeemed, restored, and ready. Those who saw you fall will witness your rising. Those who questioned your worth will see my hand lift you higher than you thought possible. I am not just restoring what was lost, I am doing something entirely new. The season of struggle is shifting. Heaven is moving on your behalf. What once kept you up at night? I'm taking care of it. What drained your soul? I'm filling it with hope again. So move forward, not in fear, but in faith. Not in weakness, but in the bold confidence of someone deeply loved by the God of all creation. You are still in my plan. You are still my beloved. And this moment is just the beginning. Take heart, beloved, I see the path you cannot see, and I'm clearing it just for you. You've walked through long nights and hidden valleys, wondering if the silence meant I had turned away. But I was never absent. I've been walking beside you, even in the shadows. Every sigh, every tear, every whispered, God, are you there? I heard it all. And now I'm whispering back, yes, I am here. You've carried a heavy load, thinking you had to figure it all out alone. But my child, I never asked you to carry the world on your shoulders. That weight belongs to me. Lay it down. Lay it all down. Your fears about tomorrow. Your guilt over yesterday. The pressure to be strong when you feel so weak. I am your strength. What once felt like delay was never denial, it was preparation. In the moments you felt forgotten, I was forming something in you, perseverance, faith, and a strength that cannot be stolen by circumstance. You asked me for a sign, and I'm giving you more than that, I'm giving you vision. It's time to lift your eyes off the dust of disappointment and look toward the horizon of possibility. I am the God who makes rivers in the desert, and right now, I'm causing dry places in your life to flourish. You may not see the full picture, but I do. And trust me, it's beautiful. Even the closed doors were not rejections, they were divine redirections. I'm leading you to better places, ones where your heart will thrive, where your spirit will breathe deeply again. You won't have to force it. You won't have to fake it. It will feel like home. But I need you to do something, stay close. Don't move ahead of me out of anxiety, and don't lag behind out of fear. Just walk with me. Let my word anchor your soul. Let prayer be your resting place, not your last resort. As you lean into my presence, I'll sharpen your vision and settle your heart. Yes, there will be challenges. But you won't face them alone. I am your defender. Your shield. Your ever-present help. The opposition you feel today will soon become part of your testimony. The people who doubted you will see the light I've placed within you, a light that no storm can extinguish. So take another step, even if it's trembling. I am ahead of you, behind you, and beside you. I go before you, preparing the way, and I walk with you as your guide. You are not wandering aimlessly, you are walking a path marked by my love. And as you keep trusting, you will see it clearly, this path leads to promise. Take a deep breath, beloved. The atmosphere is shifting. Not because the storm has ended, but because you've begun to believe that it doesn't have the final word. I want you to understand something sacred. Your strength is not found in your ability to control the chaos, it's found in your willingness to trust me through it. I never asked you to be perfect, only present. Present with me. Present in faith. Present in the moment, even when it's hard. There is power in simply standing still when everything tells you to run. I know it's been exhausting. I've watched you pour yourself out, trying to hold everything together while your own heart felt like it was unraveling. But now I'm stepping in. I am calming the wind that has battered your mind. I'm silencing the lies that have stolen your peace. Your spirit has been weary not because you're weak, but because you've been fighting battles meant for me to carry. Let go. Not because you're giving up, but because you're giving it to me. I am the one who holds the world together, surely, I can hold your life. I am not asking for your perfection, I'm inviting you to rest in my sufficiency. Come as you are, with your doubts, your fatigue, your fragile hope. I will not turn you away. I will restore what was broken. I will renew what was fading. I will revive what felt lost. You're stronger than you know, not because of your own power, but because my spirit dwells within you. And where my spirit is, there is freedom, freedom from anxiety, from fear, from every chain that has tried to wrap around your future. What you thought was the end is actually the beginning. What looked like loss is clearing space for me to build something lasting. You have prayed with tears in your eyes and trembling in your voice, and I've counted every word. I haven't just heard you. I've answered you. Not always in the way you expected. Not always in the timeline you hoped for. But always in the way that's best. Trust this, I have never failed you, and I will not start now. The waves may still rise. The thunder may still echo. But you will stand firm, not because of what you know, but because of who you know. I am your anchor. I am your shelter. And I am the voice that speaks peace over your storm. So rise up with a heart full of quiet courage. Let hope steady your steps. Let grace carry you forward. You are not broken beyond repair, you are being rebuilt for something greater. And soon, what once seemed uncertain will shine with clarity. Not because everything around you changed. But because everything inside you did. My child, as you take your next step, let this truth anchor you, I am with you. Not only in the moments that feel sacred and still, but also in the ones where everything seems out of control. I am not a distant force watching from above, I am a present help walking beside you, whispering truth in the middle of your confusion. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to feel my nearness, I'm already closer than your breath, surrounding you with peace even when your heart is heavy. When the world's noise grows louder, and the path ahead seems uncertain, lean into me. My voice doesn't shout over the chaos, it cuts through it with stillness. I don't rush you through your pain, but I walk with you in it, step by step. Yes, you've grown weary, but you haven't grown distant from me. In fact, your longing, your questions, your silent prayers, they've drawn you even closer to my heart. Do you know how deeply I value you? Before you spoke a word, I knew you. Before you lifted a single prayer, I had already prepared an answer. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You were intentionally crafted by divine design, with a calling that no one else can fulfill. Even when you feel ordinary, you carry the mark of the extraordinary, because my spirit lives in you. And that changes everything. When the world tells you you're falling behind, remember, you are right on time for my purpose. Delay is not defeat, it's refinement. You are being shaped, not shelved. What feels like a waiting season is actually a season of alignment. I'm aligning your steps with my promise. I'm aligning your dreams with my direction. And I'm aligning your heart with my unshakable love. There is no place too dark, no burden too heavy, no fear too loud that I cannot overcome. You don't need to have it all figured out, you just need to stay connected to me. From that connection comes wisdom, peace, and the ability to discern the right path, even when others around you are lost. You are not meant to mimic the world, you are called to move with heaven. In a world that rewards noise and speed, I'm inviting you into a different rhythm, one of stillness and strength, one that trusts without striving. Stay close. Speak with me like you would a friend, openly, honestly, and often. Invite me into your routine, into your work, into your relationships. There is no part of your life too small or too broken for my attention. I will fill every space you invite me into. Even now, I'm working behind the scenes, healing hearts, preparing opportunities, unlocking doors you didn't even know were closed. You don't have to chase what I've already ordained. You simply have to walk with me, step by step. And as you do, you will see. You've never been alone. You've always been called. And you are more equipped than you think. You've made it through storms that tried to shatter you, through nights when all you had was a whisper of hope, and still, you're here. Still breathing. Still believing. And that alone is a testimony. But I want you to know, you were not created to simply survive, you were chosen to rise. The same power that spoke galaxies into being now speaks over your life, declaring purpose where others saw only pain. I'm not just mending what's been broken, I'm establishing something that cannot be shaken. You are not defined by your wounds, your weaknesses, or the opinions of others. You are marked by my hand. My fingerprints are on your life, in the places you've healed, in the moments you chose faith over fear, and in the quiet strength that carried you forward when no one else saw. I've been shaping you, not just for comfort, but for calling. You've asked, why the pressure? Why the resistance? And I say to you, because gold is refined by fire, and greatness is not formed in ease. I've been building roots in the dark, roots of wisdom, endurance, and discernment. You've been growing, even when it felt like standing still. Now, you're being prepared to step into a season where your life will reflect my glory in undeniable ways. Don't minimize what I'm doing just because it's happening quietly. The most powerful transformations don't announce themselves, they emerge. Just as seeds break open beneath the soil before ever touching sunlight, you too have been hidden, but never forgotten. I am lifting you now. I am calling you into boldness. Walk in the truth that you are my ambassador, carrying light into places that have long been dim. You will speak words that bring healing. You will show love that confuses the darkness. You will carry peace that shifts the atmosphere. But first, you must embrace the truth of who you are in me. You are not unqualified. You are not too late. You are not beyond reach. You are anointed, appointed, and assigned, not by the world, but by me. So take courage. Refuse to shrink under pressure or question your worth based on who applauds or who misunderstands you. My affirmation is enough. My approval is eternal. And I am the one who opens doors no one can close. When discouragement knocks, answer with praise. When fear whispers, speak my promises aloud. When doubt creeps in, remember this, I don't call the equipped, I equip the called. And you, my child, have been called. You are not fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. This is your moment to rise, not with force, but with faith. Not by striving, but by trusting. I am building something eternal through you, a legacy of faith, a foundation of grace, and a future shaped by my hand alone. Let this truth settle in your spirit, you haven't missed it. Despite the setbacks, despite the waiting, despite the moments when you thought the promise had passed you by, I want you to know, it hasn't. Nothing is lost when it's placed in my hands. I am the Redeemer of time, the Restorer of dreams, and the God who brings beauty from ashes. You are not running out of time, you are stepping into my timing. Everything you've endured, every tear you've shed, every quiet act of obedience, they were not wasted. They've been woven into a greater plan, one that only I could design. What once felt like delay was never denial, it was divine preparation for what I am about to do in and through you. You've seen glimpses, felt stirrings, maybe even caught whispers of what could be. But now, I want to show you the fullness. Not just flashes of hope, but a reality soaked in my presence, overflowing with joy, anchored in unshakable peace. You've walked long enough in the wilderness. Now it's time to move forward with purpose. But don't rush ahead trying to earn what I give freely. You are not in competition. You are in covenant. You belong to me. Not for a season, for eternity. I know the world is loud, always demanding more, faster, louder, brighter. But my way is different. I'm not calling you to impress, I'm calling you to abide. To rest in my truth. To move at my pace. To listen for my whisper in the quiet places. When you stay close, your steps will be sure. When you walk with me, your path will be clear. When you listen, your soul will flourish. So do not be afraid of the unknown. I dwell there. Do not fear the road ahead, I've already gone before you. Do not hesitate to dream again, I am the author of dreams, and I am still writing yours. What you thought was over is being resurrected. What was buried in pain is being revived in purpose. What once looked impossible is about to be made real, not by your striving, but by my spirit. So lift your head. Breathe again. Let your faith rise. You were never created to live bound by fear or buried in regret. You are meant to live boldly, love freely, and trust deeply. I have never changed my mind about you. I have never withdrawn my promise. You are still the one I chose. You are still the one I love. And you are still walking towards something beautiful. Hold fast to what I've spoken. Let it shape how you live, how you see, how you believe. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to chase approval. Just remain in me, and everything I've promised will come forth in its perfect time. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something sacred. A new season is here. And this time, you won't walk alone. You will walk with me, into fullness, into blessing, into everything I've prepared. Because truly, my child, the best is still ahead.